So, now here comes an obvious one. I'm going to see if you can catch this. What's the issue here? Yes. Mary and Jesus were not fair-skinned Europeans. That should be an obvious one to all of us. Do you think there might have been some racial and societal bias going on with the painter in this depiction? I think so, which actually brings me to my next point here. Where are the women? This is like a really bad party at CU. It's nothing but dudes. You've been to those, come on. Horrible, horrible. Where are all the women? Actually, after the first service, someone came up to me and said, I would not give birth to a room full of dudes. I was like, that makes sense to me. So let's bring this up. This is actually a fascinating read. This is from the National Catholic Reporter. They did some research into this matter, and they're speaking to this whole topic, and they say, Matthew is the only gospel that says anything at all about Magi. You may be surprised to learn that this gospel does not ascribe a number, gender, or royal status to the wise ones from the east. Matthew's use of the Greek masculine plural magoi for magi can be used inclusively, just as the English word men often includes women. Scholars tell us that the magoi were a caste associated with the interpretation of dreams, astrology, Zoroastrianism, and magic. Zoroastrianism allowed women to serve as priests, and in ancient Persia, there were female astronomers and rulers. So there's no reason to think that the Magi were not at least partially some women, possibly even all women who made that journey. Now this actually goes on to say that the male Magi would never go visit a woman without female Magi with them. It was culturally unaccepted, especially if they're going to visit a woman without a man present. And in the Bible, when the Magi arrived, there's no indication that Joseph is around. It just mentions that Mary and the baby are there to welcome the Magi. So it would have been beholden and incumbent upon them to travel with Magi women to be a part of this experience. So for the very least, there had to have been women there, if not mostly women, if not some of the actual leaders of the group making that journey.